It's August, and we'd like to welcome you to the August Assembly Line Junk Journal Challenge. And we have parties scheduled for August. Those are our VIP parties, 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. If you finished your June, July, or May challenge, we'll see you there. Stay tuned for the August details. Hi everybody, it's Julie and welcome to August. So I want to congratulate all of those that finished their July challenge, and I'm so excited. We had several finish, and it's really exciting. So July was, we built a journal out of just junk, and they are beautiful. They are amazing. The way that they went with it was just totally awesome. So now we are putting July to bed, and let's get ready for August. So August, I decided that we would do an assembly line junk journal challenge. So what that is that we are going to make items that are alike. Okay, I want to show you that you can save some time by making some things that are all alike instead of trying to make everything different. We are going to make either 3 1-signature journals or 1 3-signature journal. So it's up to you whether you make 3 single signature journals or 1 3-signature journal. Now they can be any type or any size, but you have to have a total of 3. We're not doing 1 single and 2, but 3 single or 1 3-signature. Okay, and that's so that we can make something that isn't as bulky, but again, also by showing you that you can get 3 done really quickly when you have this assembly line plan, just like they make cars, but much faster than if they made them one at a time. By having an assembly line, they make them quite a bit faster. Okay, so this time we can use any tools, and you can use anything that is in your stash as of today. Okay, so this is No Buy July is continuing all the way through the end of the year. So, but for this one, you can use any tools, anything in your scrap room, okay, in your craft room. And so, okay, so let's see. Make sure you tag me with your questions. There is a tag box, a question box. It is bright green. So all of the special information boxes are bright green. Okay, the mini challenge and the challenge boxes are like a light pink color. All of the things that you need to do when you're finished with your journal, they're the black record player post. Okay, the elements are a blue post, and I went with the assembly line kind of theme, and so they're the ones that have the funny little things with the ball and the spring and stuff like that. I think it'll be kind of fun. Okay, so make sure you've watched this entire video because it's going to answer a lot of your questions. And don't be afraid to ask questions and have other people besides me answer them. There are a lot of our community have done this for a while, and they're going to know the answer to the question or where to look to find the answer. Okay, and I will get to the question eventually. I will. Okay, so all elements for this challenge must have at least 3 embellishments on them. So you need to have a base, Okay, for whatever your element is, you need to have a base, and then you need to have 3 other things on it. So, you know, you could have one of these and one of these and some washi tape, and that counts as 3. Okay? Let's see. Okay, so in keeping with the assembly line theme, all of your elements within the category should be the same or very similar. Now you might have this background for one, and maybe you're doing 3 kind of different, oh, that's stuck. I was like, that'll be so easy. It's stuck. Okay, so you might have 3 different bases, okay? But then all 3 of them are going to have that washi tape that on them. So you saw me do this with the cardboard or the cereal box journal where we made the cards and we were able to make them really fast. So you can go, you know, the lace, the little thing, and the washi tape. Now your washi tape can be in a different direction or whatever, but basically the same look to all 8 of, because you're going to be making 8 of each of the things. So so that you can see that you can do it so much faster and just get some things done. Okay, so that is that example. Okay, so you'll gather your items, make the first one, and then make the rest of them pretty much just like the first one that you made. Okay? This is what we'll be making. Okay, so remember we're making 3 signature journal or 3 single signature journals. They can be traveler's notebook size, they can be list journals, however you want to do it. So elements we will be making, we're going to make 8 altered paper clips, 8 book page pockets, 8 clusters, 8 tags, 8 journal cards. And to me, a tag is anything that has the little, like a hole in it, that kind of thing. And journal cards are the cards. They can be large, they can be small, but here you're going to do them all the same. They don't have to be the exact same size. You could, like I just did in that Christmas, the little Christmas journal, if I'd have taken those tags that we cut from the 12 by 12 and done the little embellishment part all exactly the same, we were pretty close with that playing card and the little thing. Yeah, we were pretty close, but we didn't have the 3 embellishments on everything. Okay, so 8 tags, 8 journal cards. Yes, your journal cards can be guest checks. They can be index cards. They can be, you know, other things like that. 8 belly bands and tucks. You can mix this. So for 3 journals, I would probably want at least 3 belly bands, and I'd go ahead and make 6 tucks, because you can make more than what you need. And then that would give me 2 tucks and a belly band for each journal. Embellished flip pages. Now this can just be your flip page. It doesn't have to be, do I have one up here? Okay, so you can just have, you know, your page can just flip. It doesn't have to be a flip flop. It can just be a flip. But yes, you will want to already have your pages thought out before you put your journal together. And remember, you need 3 embellishments on the page. Would be considered your base, and then you're going to embellish it. 8 parchment, tracing, or vellum pockets. So what we want is a transparent or semi-transparent pocket. So if you need to use packaging to do that, you're welcome to use packaging to do that. Have in mind how you are going to be able to put this into your journal. while you're making it, you know, think of, do you have double-sided tape that you can go ahead and put it in, or are you going to just slip it into a pocket? You know, how are you going to do that? 8 mini notebooks, any style. So you can, you know, just a little notebook like that. You can do a little notebook that flips up. And then they need to have the 3 embellishments on the top. So your notebooks could be a little different from each other. Your embellishments should be similar. 8 ruffles or tab edges. And yes, you still need to add some decoration to them. You can add, like if you do fabric ruffle, you can add a trim or a lace on top of it. You can add a charm to it. You could do some basting, stitching through it. But yes, you want to add you still want to have your 3 embellishments on top of it. Okay, remember all these elements need to have at least 3 embellishments on a base. These elements can be used anywhere and in any of your journals for this challenge. So, again, if you're making 3 separate journals, it's going to be a little, I mean, and you want like a sunflower, a rose, and a tulip, then, you know, your elements still have to be extremely similar. Okay. You may use anything in your stash, your home, to complete this challenge. If someone gives you stuff during the challenge, you can use it. And you can use any of your tools. When you finish each element, add it to the element post in the group. If you get stuck, you can go to the elements post and get ideas and inspiration. So that's why we started incorporating those element posts. And remember, they're going to be blue with the little yellow spring. And so you'll go and I encourage you to post your picture right after you do it, or sometime close, instead of waiting till the very end, because what did we do this time? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's 11 this time again. That's 11 posts, and it takes longer. But if you just go do it when you finish it, or after you've finished a couple, put them in. It works much easier. I'll be posting videos of each element as I make them at the premiere each day at 10:30. You can watch the replay as many times as you like. And there's a little... This is the post that you'll see when you get into the group. You must do each of these things in your journal. Add a pic of it to the right category post. You may find some fun gifts in the file sections as we go through our time of building our journals. We would love to see pics of your journals in various stages, from shopping to final walkthrough. Something new I've added to the group is there is a say hi and introduce yourself. It's a green post. And we would really like for you to do that, so that, you know, you can tell us where you're from, what you like to do, that kind of stuff. And you never know, you might find a really great friend. Many of us have found really great friends in this community, and so do that. So that is on there, and that's new. Also, I did put a green post for you to put your kit. So if you are one to go ahead and put together a kit, this is something I have discovered, especially when you have carte blanche, to go into your craft room, pick out a kit, and kind of stay within that kit. And it really will help you to hone in on what you are doing, instead of going, oh, I know I have some of that such and such, where could it be, or should I use this or this? Just, you know, if you can make up a kit. When you're posting your pictures, put them in your album, so that somebody that sees the final product, your journal, and they want to see more, they can go back and look at your photo album within the group and kind of see your process of how you got there. Okay, so yeah, so that would be really great if you put all your pictures in your photo album. They will transfer into the group as well. So I am so excited to be having a virtual party exclusive to all participants where we'll be giving out prizes and have some fun tutorials. So these are the people that finish their journal and post it correctly. Okay, so in September we will have the virtual party. We have 3 parties coming up in August. If you finished your May, June, or July challenge journals, those parties are all coming up on Wednesdays in August. And inside the party is a group, so it's a Facebook group, and inside your party is a digital that I've put together for you. And then we have a 2-hour virtual party where we play with the digital. I'll tell you a couple of things to print out, and we use those, and we've made some really fun projects right there in the party. So let's see, the date to have your journal finished again is August 31st. And please share it on your social media, share it on the other places. If you're involved in any of the other journaling groups where you're able to share your journal, please share it and let them know that it was part of the challenge. So you're going to share it on YouTube, Facebook pages or groups, Instagram, Twitter, and other sharing platforms. So wherever you share, please share. Don't forget to tag your journals with the AALJJC 2020, and that is August Assembly Line Junk Journal Challenge 2020. And include where you purchased your items and what you thought of this process. Okay, so let us know what you thought of it. And have fun. I cannot wait to see what you create. Please comment "read" when you have read the instructions for this challenge, and then go on and start your challenge day. Okay, so and then some of the questions answered, I used to put them here, but now they'll be in the question box. So it's bright green, says post your questions here. We answer them. So the thing is if you have a question, 5 or 10 other people have the same question. So don't be afraid to post it, and we will find the answer and get it answered for you. So this one, again, we're making a journal. Let me give you some examples. Okay, so, and I found I'm going to use these. I'm going to try these, okay? This is the Dollar Tree Crafter Square. This is the glue eraser. So I'm going to put it right here in front of me so that I can find it. And then I'm going to be trying their double-sided tape and their liquid adhesive, and I'll see what I think of those. But I wanted to show you some ideas. So say you're doing a tropical or a beach or whatever, and you have one of these calendars. This is going to be a really easy place for you to get some of your images to make several journal cards, or the little notebooks, or even the clusters, any of the embellishments. Okay, so don't forget your calendars, and a lot of them, oh look, isn't that a great image right there? And it's the good paper. So yeah, and then you can use these for your envelopes. You could make 8 envelopes out of the out of your calendar. So don't forget calendars. And another thing is your journaling cards. Okay, so this is from Pink Christmas. This is the journaling card page. And so you could cut these out and use these either as the base for your journal cards, or they could be part of the embellishments for your journal cards. Something that's really easy. Another place for journal cards would be in your paper stacks. So if you are going to be making, like I'm going to probably make both. I'm probably going to do a 3 signature journal, and then also 3 single signature journals. So I wanted to show you what that kind of would look like. So I have made this journal. Okay, so I made this Pansy List journal. Okay, and then I have assembly lined 3 more, and I just have to add some more of the all these pieces, the inside pieces. I just have to finish cutting those out. Okay, and then of course these will all be going into the Etsy shop, but there's an envelope from the Pansy, the Vibrant Pansy kit, and this is all from the Vibrant Pansy kit. But that gives you an idea. I'm making 3 journals all alike. At this point, these are all exactly alike. Now from here going forward, they'll change a little bit, because rather than printing out, 4, because I actually have 4 of these pages just to get this page, I can print out the one, and each of them can get a different one. So they'll be similar, but they might be different. Oh, these also have some of the fairy digital kit in them. So the Pansy and the Pansy, because we have a Pansy fairy. So I was like, oh, since we have the Pansy fairy, we could put the other fairy in here. So anyway, that's what I'm doing, is I'm assembly lining and making several of these journals. So that is how I am doing that. And we will start with the videos hopefully tomorrow of how to do it. So if you're here for the premiere, I'm waving hi, and say hello to Midnight. Hi, Midnight. I'm so glad you've joined us, and I am really excited that you're here for the details for our August Junk Journal Challenge. And just so you know, we do have a brand new crafty video here every day at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time, and it is a pre-recorded video. What that means is that we get to be in the chat, or I get to be in the chat. And so if you are here for the premiere and you're brand new, please come on over and say hello in the chat. If you are here later, give us a hi in the comments so we can welcome you down there. We also have our Facebook group, Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Julie. We'd love to welcome you there. It's a great community where you can share your projects and also share in the inspiration and experience of the others that are there. And it is a great community. So with that, let's get back to our program. So I hope that gives you some ideas of, I hope you've got ideas running through your head, and I hope you'll join us at the August Assembly Line Junk Journal Challenge. The link to the Facebook group is in the description box down below. And so once you've watched this details video, go ahead and come on over and join us. Make sure you answer the questions to get in. Those are there to help keep us safe. Have an amazing day. Thanks for being here, and find something to celebrate every day.